Hey everyone, it's Annie here, and I was asked by my upline coach to share a few things for our Shooting to Diamond group. And for those of you that are in the Shooting to Diamond group, I still thought that I would make a video to share with you the two questions that she asked me. So the first one is she asked me, what are the three top tips that you would have for a brand new coach right when they sign up right away? So the first one is to know the business and really do your research yourself. So spend time on your own without your coach having to come to you to give you the information. Go into your online office, into the news and the training to look at the frequently asked questions, to Google different blogs. There's a ton of different coaches that are sharing this business about, what is Success Club and how do I make Emerald and why do I want to make Emerald and what is team cycling. So be your best advocate and know your business. And then go out and do it and just do the research yourself, and if you and then go ask your coach or if you have any questions. But really knowing the business and is my first tip for coaches, and doing that research yourself. The second that goes right along with that is to really know your why and why you became a coach. Really dig down and understand what you want out of this opportunity, and understand why you became a coach yourself, and your goals, and your short-term goals of what you want to make for those why. The third thing is you need to invest in your team. So right away when I became a coach, when I started to take coaching seriously, I had like two coaches at the time, and right there I decided to really invest in my team. Even if I just had one coach, I knew that they had to be trained. I had to share with them, what was the 7-day quick start. I sent them the new coach training guide that's in our Team Boom coaching file tab, and I made sure that they were hooked up with Coach Basics. And even before all that existed, I, gave them my phone number, and I made sure that I was giving my time to them to invest in my coach, even if I just had one or two, right away. The third thing is choose to not be discouraged. This business is going to have many ups and downs. You need to decide right away that you need to choose to not be discouraged. You're going to get upset, but maybe take 1 or 2 minutes to get upset about it, and then move on and get over it. Because that is probably the one thing that holds most coaches back, is themselves and being discouraged by, it's not going to be a straight line. I tell people it's ups and downs. It's like a mountain. If you get up and then all of a sudden you're down, something happened, and you get discouraged, it's going to be harder to go up. So that's my second tip, is choose to not be discouraged. And my third tip is be fearless with inviting. Do not get discouraged if somebody says no. I hear no all the time, 4 years later, and I think of it as not now. So be fearless with inviting. You have this product that's amazing, these results that are unmatchable, this support group that's insane. What you have to give to these customers is valuable information. So be fearless when inviting, and be consistent with it, because what we have here is is a gold ship. These products. So that is the first three tips that I would give to new coaches right when they start out: is learn learn yourself the business, without having to go to your upline and your upline having to tell you. Um, know your why. Invest in your team, and be fear and do not just get discouraged. Choose not to be. The second question that they asked me to talk about was, how do you motivate your team, and how do you keep them focused and motivated? There's two things. So the first thing is, I make myself really approachable to my team. I want my team to be able to obviously go out and find the answer themselves by on the Team Beachbody site or in the coach group or the frequently asked questions. But I want my team to know that I'm approachable, and that they can text me, they can send me a message, they can ask me, how would I deal with, this situation, um, and how would I share that? So I want to make myself fairly approachable. And the second thing is bridge the gap. So one of the things that really held me back when I was trying to get motivated and motivating my team was a lot of new coaches are going to look at all these coaches that make so much, a lot of money, and they've been, they're top coach, they're 5 star, they're 6 star. The only difference is that they have been doing it longer, and that's the only difference between you and that top coach. And that I learned that the hard way because I always thought, oh well, I'm never going to get to that level. But it's not true. You need to bridge the gap, and I like to share with my coaches about my struggles and about how when I first got started for 2 years, I did nothing. I like to show them my income and how when I committed to this business, how my income has times 10 since then. But for 2 years, how I made nothing. And, I want to show them the middle road, and the journey that it took me to get where I am. So that is how I motivate my team: approachable and bridging the gap. Bye, guys.